because of Donald Trump, Mitch McConnell, and the Republican Party, their supermajority in the Supreme Court, American women today have less freedom than their mothers. With Roe and their attempt to destroy it, radical Republicans are charging ahead with their crusade to criminalize health freedom. In the Congress, be aware of this, the Republicans are plotting a nationwide abortion ban. They cannot be allowed to have a majority in the Congress to do that, but that's their goal. And if you read, and again, we're all studying all this, but if you read what is in the very clear, one of the justices had his own statement. It's about contraception, in vitro fertilization, family planning. That is all what will spring from their decision that they made today. It's such a contradiction. Yesterday, they say the states cannot make laws governing the constitutional right to bear arms. And today, they're saying the exact reverse, that the states can overturn a constitutional right for 50 years, a constitutional right for a woman having the right to choose. The hypocrisy is raging, but the harm is endless. What this means to women is such an insult. It's a slap in the face to women about using their own judgment to make their own decisions about their reproductive freedom. And again, it goes well. I always have said the termination of a pregnancy is just their opening act. It's just their front game. But behind it, and for years, I have seen in this Congress opposition to any family planning, domestic or global, when we have had those discussions and those debates and those votes. I
want to bring in Liz Ure. Nancy Pelosi spitting mad, and she says this is going to be the defining topic in the midterm. Steve Stern is going to join us from the Flagship Company, one of the great grassroots organizers in this nation, here in a minute. Liz Ure, your assessment, particularly the legal argument she just made, because this is what they're saying, that we reinforced the Second Amendment yesterday. The court did 6-3, but they took away a right that's been a right for 50 years. What say you, ma'am?
Steve, I loved it. You know, yesterday we have the right to protect our person and our family and our home. And today the court is saying that the baby in the womb has a right to be protected and does not have a federal constitutional right for abortion. I mean, she is the one who has it ass backwards. And she is the one who, continues this fight that, frankly, the American people have passed her by. The overwhelming majority of people want restrictions on abortion. The overwhelming majority, and certainly the future of our nation, the young people, are pro-life. It's over, Nancy. The world has passed her by thanks to science, thanks to, a honest and moral assessment of the act of abortion. And, quite frankly, I don't think she was very persuasive. And she's exposed herself as the fraud that she is, our so-called devout Catholic. It's over for Nancy. And, they can try and make abortion a big political issue this November, but it's going to crush the Democratic Party, because you saw the young people out there. This is the future. It's over. Thank God this hideous Roe decision is now in the ash heap of history. And, I would really urge people. I just heard that Maxine Waters saying, to hell with the Supreme Court, we will defy them. Look, Americans believe in the rule of law. And apparently the Democrats don't. Define a Supreme Court decision. This is inciting a riot. And, we really, there's AOC, parading around like the princess that she is. I mean, we know what matters. And this is a great win It's going to be probably at a cost for peace in the nation, but we will prevail. This is a moment where, finally the soul of our nation has been taken back. And, they can have all their hissy fits and all their convulsions, but we will restore the rule of law, both for our families, our citizens, and the unborn.